The day has finally come. After months of anticipation, Fedora 43 has been released to the world, and it is shaping up to be one of the most polished and powerful Linux desktop experiences yet. Whether you're a seasoned Fedora enthusiast or someone new to the Linux ecosystem, this release brings a host of improvements, refinements, and under-the-hood innovations that make Fedora 43 not just another incremental update, but a significant step forward for personal computing on Linux. The Fedora project, known for pushing the boundaries of open-source development and staying at the leading edge of Linux technology, has once again delivered a release that blends cutting-edge features with robust stability, giving users a desktop that is both modern and dependable. In this video, we're going to explore what makes Fedora 43 special, why it matters to desktop users, how it evolves from previous releases, and what future potential it unlocks. We'll dig into the major changes, talk about performance enhancements, look at the visual and workflow improvements, and highlight what existing and new users can expect from this fresh release. To start, let's talk about what Fedora 43 is. Fedora 43 is the latest stable version of Fedora Linux, officially released on October 28, 2025, following Fedora's usual 6-month cadence of updates. Fedora is an entirely free and open-source operating system built by a global community of contributors who work collaboratively to integrate the latest innovations from open-source projects into a cohesive and polished distribution. Fedora is often regarded as one of the first places where new Linux technologies land. It blends bleeding-edge software with careful integration and community testing so that users can experience the newest developments in Linux without sacrificing reliability. Fedora 43 continues this tradition, bringing a host of advances in everything from the core system components to the user interface and desktop environment. One of the most noteworthy things about Fedora 43 is the integration of GNOME 49 as the default desktop environment in the Fedora Workstation edition. GNOME 49, also codenamed Brescia, represents the latest generation of the GNOME desktop, bringing a refined user experience focused on productivity, performance, and aesthetic polish. GNOME has been a key part of Fedora Workstation's identity for many years, and Fedora 43 embraces the new features and visual refinements that come with GNOME 49, helping to deliver a desktop that feels modern, consistent, and intuitive. Because GNOME upstream has moved toward discontinuing legacy technologies like X11, Fedora 43's GNOME implementation exclusively uses Wayland, marking a significant transition in how graphical sessions are rendered and managed. This means that users who previously might have used an X11 session with GNOME will now automatically receive the Wayland session after upgrading, benefiting from smoother graphics and improved performance, while retaining compatibility with most traditional applications. This move aligns Fedora closely with the future direction of the Linux desktop, and positions it well for long-term evolution. Under the surface, Fedora 43 ships with the Linux kernel 6.17, a modern base that provides support for new hardware, drivers, and system enhancements. Linux kernel updates are always a significant part of any Fedora release, and kernel 6.17 brings better hardware support across a range of devices, from the latest AMD Ryzen systems with smarter workload distribution to improved performance on Intel platforms thanks to refined multi-core scheduling. These improvements help make Fedora 43 more responsive, efficient, and reliable across a variety of hardware configurations. The improvements are noticeable whether you're on a powerful workstation, a sleek laptop, or a legacy machine where optimized drivers and scheduling can make everyday tasks feel more fluid and seamless. Fedora 43 also introduces RPM 6.0, the newest version of the RPM package manager, which is the cornerstone of Fedora's package ecosystem. RPM 6.0 includes numerous security enhancements and forward-looking capabilities, such as support for more robust package signing with multiple open PGP keys, and better integration with future cryptographic standards. While many users won't interact directly with RPM on a daily basis, these improvements matter because they help strengthen the integrity and trustworthiness of software on your system, reducing the likelihood of malicious or corrupted packages slipping through. This shift reflects Fedora's ongoing commitment to security and the long-term health of the Linux open-source ecosystem. That's not all. The Fedora 43 release also improves the default installer experience. Fedora's Anaconda installer has long been known for its powerful flexibility, but with this version, Fedora expands its reach by providing an updated web UI for spins in various editions. The web-based interface makes installation easier and more approachable, especially for users who are new to Fedora or who may have found the traditional interface intimidating. With better install workflows and defaults that guide users through partitioning, setup, and configuration, Fedora lowers the learning curve for newcomers while still offering the depth and customization that advanced users have come to expect. Beyond installer improvements, Fedora 43 brings various refinements to the desktop experience itself. For instance, the screenshot and screen recording workflow has been streamlined, making it easier than ever to capture and share your screen without hunting for tools or plugins. These kinds of usability upgrades, while not headline-grabbing on their own, help contribute to a feeling of polish where everyday tasks just feel smoother and more intuitive. Additionally, Fedora 43 introduces a new focus mode designed to help reduce distractions while you work. With focus mode, users can tune the desktop environment to minimize interruptions and keep attention on the task at hand. Whether you're writing code, crafting content, or simply organizing your schedule, these incremental improvements collectively contribute to a cohesive experience that doesn't just look modern, but feels modern in daily use. Another area where Fedora 43 shines is in how it handles visual and aesthetic details. Fedora is known for its thoughtful, default design choices, and Fedora 43 continues that legacy with new wallpapers, color tweaks, and refined UI elements that help to create a pleasing and cohesive visual identity right out of the box. These tweaks may seem subtle, but they matter in how a desktop feels to use every day. A well-designed interface can reduce cognitive friction and help users feel more at ease, whether they're exploring the system for the first time or working through complex workflows. On top of these user experience improvements, Fedora 43 includes enhanced security mechanisms. For example, the libraries that handle image loading in GNOME have been redesigned to use sandboxed approaches that improve security without compromising functionality. Fedora 43 also adopts the COLRV1 format for color emoji fonts, ensuring that emojis scale cleanly and consistently across different screen resolutions. These kinds of updates may not be flashy, but they contribute to a desktop that feels more robust, secure, and visually consistent.